Hello, all the Jesse Pepperoni Paste, all the Jesse Sugar. How are you doing? Welcome back to my channel. This is Jesse, as always. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about some of the things you have to check if you are taking a trip to Ghana, okay? Not just Ghana, all the African country and to most other countries. This checklist, believe me, you are going to find it very useful, and especially if you're a newbie, if you're going to a country for the very first time, this video is actually for you. But specifically in today's video, I'm going to be focusing on this video on Ghana. Ghana is actually a beautiful country, as we all know, the gateway of Africa. It is no longer news that people are trooping in to Ghana of late. So the number one thing you should be sure that is actually in place is your passport. I want you to check for the issue date. If you look at your passport, you have the issue date and the passport date. This is really important because if your passport is about to be expired in less than 6 months, you have to consider renewing your passport, because you will not want to get into a country and get stuck there, especially if it is your first time of visiting that country. Check your passport and ensure that you are valid to travel. You have to consider your visa, okay? So 2 is Ghana visa or any visa of the country you are about entering. This is specifically for non-Ghanaians. If you do not have a Nigerian passport or any other ECOWAS passport, then getting a Ghana visa is actually a must for you. You need to have visa, and you also need to check to ensure that your visa is valid. If you have one already, check your visa date. As I said before, on your passport, you have the issue date and the passport date. These two things are not in any way the same. Do not confuse the passport date and the issue date. Ensure that your visa is valid. Number 3, the COVID test. It is now a new norm that if you're about leaving the country or entering into a country, you have to show a negative COVID test. If you are going to Ghana, they will not even allow you to enter the plane, talk more of traveling, if you don't have your COVID negative test results with you. Please be reminded that this test has to be taken within 72 hours of your traveling. That is about 3 days. For example, if you are going to take a trip on Saturday, that means you have to take your COVID test on Wednesday. It has to be 72 hours before your travel. Else, anything other than this, you will not be allowed to make that trip. This is me telling you that you have to pay a very close attention to the date that you are traveling to get your COVID test. This will enable you get into the flight, because without the COVID test, you are going nowhere. This actually happened to my friend. She was going to travel. She got to the airport, and the airline said to them that if they do not have a negative COVID test, that they are going nowhere. And this actually resulted that my friend had to stay 1 or 2 weeks extra for her to get her negative COVID test result before she can proceed with the travel. She had to spend a lot. She had to spend for staying in a hotel for 1 week with other inconveniences, and I'm sure you will not want to go through this path. Number 3 is health declaration form. Some of you may be hearing this for the very first time, but there is a form you fill when you are going to Ghana. It is called health declaration form. This form is simply stating that you are not sick, everything is fine health-wise, and you need to fill out this form prior to getting into the flight. I'm going to be leaving the link on the description, so if you intend taking this path, then you have to do this and do it well. In regards to the COVID test I said earlier, when you get to Ghana, you are going to be required to take another COVID test. But before you get to Ghana, you are expected to pay a whopping sum of $150 online. This money is actually for the COVID test that you will be taking when you get to Ghana. Number 5, yellow fever card. At this point, I'm going to say that you really have to make adequate research on which clinic, hospitals, or any other healthcare system that provides or gives yellow fever, as insurance do not cover for it, and it is quite pricey. So you check different clinics to know their prices, to know if they give the yellow fever shots, and this will actually help you to decide which of the hospital is charging less, and you go for it. You will be given a dose. This dose lasts for 10 good years. So because you got a dose of the yellow fever, you will also be given a card. The card is what you are going to be traveling with. The card is what you are going to show that you have taken the yellow fever shots. And this is really important, especially if it is the first time you are going to Ghana or to any other African country. It is really important to get this, as Ghana will always ask for it. The number 6 I have here is get a malaria pill or a mosquito net. I said this in my previous video that Ghana is a sub-African country where malaria is a serious, very serious business. And the best way to prevent from getting it is not to be bitten by the mosquito itself. And that is why you have to use your mosquito nets, or you use your malaria pills or shots. Okay, this is very important. As a first timer, you have to get the pill or the shot to avoid falling sick. For the malaria pills, you are required to take it few days to your traveling and few days after you must have arrived in Ghana. Number 7 things I'm going to talk about is the luggage. Hey! If you are good at packing like you have 5 cases or suitcases, I want to remind you in this video that you should keep some good money, because you are going to pay for it. You will pay for it. It is not free. Most of the airlines that I know actually allows you to go with 2 briefcases to Ghana, which is about 23 kg, and it depends on the airline company that you are using. There are some that will allow you to go with 45 kg. That means you have to split it into 23 kg. Okay, if you are packing, be conscious of your luggage, except if you have the money to pay extra. And if you have anything less than 23 or 46 kg, be sure that you are going to be paying extra $200. No begging. You do not beg, you do not negotiate while you are there. And trust me, you won't want to spend this money when you know $200 will go a long way to solve 1 or 2 problems when you get to Ghana, or you can even use it as a gift to friends, family, and acquaintance. So I'm going to advise to weigh your luggage. Get a weighing balance. Okay, it is sold at Amazon, and you can get them in some shopping centers, and weigh your luggage. This will give you an idea of the weight of what you have in your bags. Number 8 thing I'm going to be talking here is about unlocking your phone. So many people are not conscious of this. This has happened to one of few persons I know. They bought a phone, went to the country, and they could not use the phone because the phone is locked. So if you are traveling, be conscious of calling your network provider to unlock your phone. Some people will decide to suspend their line, and some people will decide to suspend and also unlock their phone. This will enable you to actually use that phone when you get to Ghana. Like, you get a SIM card, place it into the phone, and it will work for you. If you're not going to do this, then be sure to get an extra phone that is unlocked, so that when you are in the country, you can easily buy a SIM card and use it with that particular phone that is unlocked. So if your phone is not unlocked, then it is not going to work for you. Number 9 is changing currency. If you're traveling from the Western world to Ghana, or from Africa to Ghana, or from the East Africa to Ghana, wherever you are coming from, one of the things you should consider doing, and is going to help you seriously, is to change the currency. Change your dollars, change your pounds, change your naira, change your reals, whatever you are using, change it to Ghana cedis. Another tip I'm going to give to you here about changing currency is the fact that you should change the money in a big bill. What do I mean by this? Let your money be in $100 and above, because if you have your money in $100 or $200 or $1,000, it is going to make you negotiate better medications. If you are traveling, it is okay, it is fine to have 1 or 2 pills in your bag, especially if you're someone who get congested in the flight. If you are sick at that time, so pack your medications, put them in the bag. It's going to go a long way for you, especially if you're going to a country for the first time, because you need some time to know your whereabouts in that country. Do not forget to pack those, because it will save you from stress and others. If you have watched this video till this point, then I'm sure that this video is so helpful to you. And finally, I'm going to say that you should kindly check the above mentioned checklist, because you will not want to get at the airport and you'll be told that you are not making that trip because of something is actually missing, something isn't in place, something you didn't do or forgot to do. And I think another reason why the Ghana Airlines and other countries are being strict about this is because of there's presently a lot going on in this pandemic, so everyone is trying to be careful to reduce drastically the spread of this virus. You will be pretty much stranded if you do not ensure that all these checklists are in place. So thank you so much, and I want us to get interactive on the comment section. If there are any other checklists that we should look out for, or was it included in this video, just let me know on the comment section till I come your way next. Stay blessed.